I am short
Feels like they're hitting it.
2 NQ minis at 25,077.
Now, does that change? That position doesn't change with the contract roll, does it?
No, but I did close it yesterday. I went long, and then I went short again this morning. I went long, went to bed, woke up a lot, and then I reshorted. I've conditioned myself, Logger. I'm well conditioned. I used to go to sleep with 10,000 shares short on a small cap. Imagine that. While paying borrow fees at the same time.
I like you, but you're crazy.
So we are, if you look at the RTH, we are just chopping around the VWAP. We are also chopping around the weekly VWAP. We have not reclaimed monthly, and we have rejected at 25,000. So the buying delta has calmed a bit, but that can change at any moment. I'll be right back. Actually, let me get this going.
We're sitting on the pivot point. We did make a lower high there. Back to the lower band. Value area low.
Wonder how many longs it's trapping here. Or shorts. We'll find out who's actually getting trapped. Stay tuned. We'll find out who's getting trapped. We'll be right back.
I am short from 961. Nope. Sorry, David. You won't find me with a bottle in my hand.
How many people thought we were going down there?
Me?
Hopefully you didn't short the bottom of that range.
No, I'm short
Good.
from 961.
You done with
all
that?
the way back. No, not yet.
So we're not going to anticipate the change of the market.
All the way to the bottom.
We're not going to anticipate the change of the market. We're going to expect it to keep doing what it's doing. So the profit part target would be on the other side of the range.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We do have guiding principles.
We do.
I don't think it's going to make it easy on anybody here. Are you still holding it?
Yep. It's not being nice to me.
Because it's just doing what we expect it to do.
Yep. I know. Bouncing off a value area low. Who knew?
We have nothing but a perfect distribution from the open here.
LJ, you be quiet.
Hey.
Get that big whack-a-mole hammer out.
I mean, obviously, I'd love to see it go lower. So,
yeah,
let's go.
So we're below the RSI 50 line on the 2-minute.
Another whack-a-mole.
Yeah.
The delta is still bullish. Will not relinquish.
All right, I'm out.
Come on. This is the position I've been holding since this morning. I shorted around 76. So I'm up about 100 points here. But I really wanted to see a sweep of those lows before I closed it. They can't manipulate the delta. I mean, every delta is a buy or sell market order. You can't manipulate that. They're actual market orders. Well, I guess it depends on how we define manipulate. They can't fake it. They're real orders. They're real market orders.
Yep.
They're not fake market orders. Yeah, but a lot of market makers are just hedging, LJ. So they're not manipulating. They're, is there like one giant market maker club and they're all in cahoots against all the major hedge funds that are also trying to make money against them with billions and billions of dollars to deploy into the market? I mean, they're all against each other. They're not usually in cahoots. They're trading a different game and they're against each other. So this whole like ICT, like there's one massive market maker that controls the markets is a bit silly.
The marionette?
Yeah.
Noted.
The market is a very, very complex playing field. There's a lot of players. And there's a lot of market makers. We caught you. I do. I call Ken Griffin when I need favors. Can you make this market go down? I call him Kenny, actually.
Kenny?
I call him Kenny. Yeah. I go,
Kenny, my boy.
You know, I know you're on your yacht down in Miami, but like, can you do me a quick solid? I need you to just sweep the lows, the pre-market lows on NQ, and I'll owe you. The Iranian president confirms the intelligence has been killed. No, Mike, he's talking about having like separate accounts buying and selling into their, like, he's talking about like wash volume. It's very different. Imagine having one account where you're selling into your buy order to create the volume, the delta. So that's called washing, generating fake volume. Yeah, you can't fill your own orders in your own account. It happens a lot in small caps, Logger. They generate fake volume to generate eyeballs and people interested in trading it, so it shows up on scanners. Imagine having two accounts, putting 2,000 shares, 100,000 shares on the offer, and then using market orders to buy it to create the wash volume. So you're not making or losing. You're paying like, you know, commissions and stuff, but you're generating fake volume to create the appearance. It's illegal. It's fraudulent, LJ. It's fraud. That's what's wrong with it. Fraud's a bad thing. Misleading people is wrong.
Really?
Profiting by misleading people is wrong, LJ. That's what's wrong with it. Nope, it's still wrong, Mike. For anybody that has a conscience or ethics or morals.
All good things to have, by the way.
Yeah, generally. Highly recommended. Okay, is this the sell? I'm up 7K on this account. Come on, just sweep them.
Do you have your take profit down there?
Yeah, I have it down at 840 right now. I'd like to test that weekly lower band. That was the idea. Literally trading coast to coast on the weekly VWAP. You haven't lived until you've taken a coast to coast trade on the weekly VWAP with 2 minis in a cash account. What?
Right?
That's a t-shirt. Nobody would know what the hell you're talking about. Coast to coast on the weekly V. What? I do like the idea of wearing t-shirts that nobody understands. There's something really cool about that. I wear my diddle in the middle t-shirt to the gym, and I'm sure everybody's like, what does that mean? And they're too embarrassed to ask. Like, what does that mean? Like they should know what it means. People come up to me all the time in the gym. Everybody wants to talk trading, as you can imagine. Once in a while, I'll wear like a trading t-shirt. Girls don't talk to me,
So
but every
ES
other
went
dude
down
definitely
to a
does.
composite low volume node. Sorry. There we go. Pop.
Are you buying? Are you still looking to
ES
buy?
went down.
As we break
I'm in
out of the
along.
range, you're looking to buy it?
I'm in a long.
Yep.
ES came down to a composite low volume node. Get up there. This is just excess price. Let's go. ES is rejecting off of the weekly lower band. Delta turned back up.
Dow
Buyers
is
stepped
crashing.
in.
Russell took out lows.
So you're saying get out.
I'm not saying anything. I'm just,
I know you're not
following the rules.
But I interpret your reading of the market as the God whispers show up in my head. Get out.
What do I know?
Well, you know
Only
enough
up $7,000
to be
on my short.
up $7,000 on a short from this morning. So. I don't have one of those in my repertoire today.
I'm trying to be really patient with this trade.
Me too.
It's just not super aggressive. It's, oh, that was the low on ES, huh? The Dow is having a hard time right here. The Dow had a big leg down. CVD is up here still close to highs and prices approaching the lows. Crazy divergence. Big bearish divergence. Means all of that buying is being absorbed by sellers.
Yeah. And if it dumps JP and LJ, we can be roadkill together.
I mean, for any substitute, they're not making it easy on the shorts. So you have to be super patient. So I expect it to oscillate up all the way on the way down. But it seems to be holding the lower side of the range there. And that lower band, so we'll see. I do expect to sweep those lows, Mike, before 2 p.m. But we'll see.
It would be more heat than I would want to take. They are rejecting these this lower band on ES though. For 8 minutes now. We had a chance, boys. We had a chance. When it PDC'd right off of the RTH lower band. And value area low.
Yep.
That was our chance to get out.
Not making it easy.
Nope.
Buyers don't seem too enthusiastic about buying here. Not yet, anyway. The macro environment is also not helping with the hot inflation report.
Yeah.
Shit. Iran has issued an order to Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and the UAE to evacuate energy facilities following Israel strikes on Iran's largest gas facility. Oh boy. What could go wrong there? $10 a gallon gas,
Nothing.
anybody? I paid
Nope.
I paid
I'm walking.
$5.30 this morning for premium. Ideally, you're already short lager.
$5.30?
You don't want to short into the bottom. Oil shock also historically takes a long time to work its way through equity markets. It can take about a month. Is that in Canadian dollars, Pascal? I don't know what the equivalent is.
And is that per liter or gallon?
That too.
Yeah. Okay.
This keeps up, probably, JJ. I was hoping to get into the 700s today. That would bring us down to a monthly lower band. So I might peel one off here at weekly and hold one for lower band on the month. We'll see.
It's not very inspiring for my long.
I'm surprised you're still holding it based on this.
Well, been known to do
we did
dumb
talk about
things
cutting
before.
losers fast, but nothing changes, nothing changes.
Yeah.
We stop trading the chart. We start trading hope. Crude inventories in 5 minutes. Crude's testing highs here at 98.50. JD. Here we go. I hope so, JJ. I'm here for it. Okay, here's the lows on NQ. Oof. All right, I'm going to cover one here. All right, I'm out one. Holding the other. For more downside. Tell me you're not still in it, right? You got out, right? You took
No, I got out.
Okay. We don't know. I don't know what's going on over there.
Not happy about it. Not happy one bit.
Well, you know, I did warn you for what it's worth.
I know. Well, that's why I'm not happy. Because I don't listen to shit. That's on me.
Between my long and shorts today, it's a 5-figure day. Still holding short 1 mini. Approaching 200 points. Hopefully, if we get to that monthly lower band. 225 points. Already gone coast to coast on the weekly. Thank you, Junk. It doesn't happen often where I can share these type of trades, but things are working out today. That was the second standard deviation on NQ right there. Sure, you got some guys stepping in to buy that for a mean reversion play, scalp.
There's also the IB2X from yesterday.
Yep. 10 seconds to oil inventories here.
And we have an IB.
We have an IB. Higher than expected. So I'm not going to buy the Madonna because I'm already short, as everybody knows. I'm not going to hedge my own position. Doesn't make much sense. Guess I could do it in my day trade. I already hit profit targets in those already. Trying to get to that monthly lower band. That's what I'm focused on right now. Whoa, $10 a gallon. Chuck, you long again?
Yeah, I'm long on ES. Came down and
How did I
swept
know?
the. We talked about this, Chris.
We did. Before the market
how
even
you knew.
Before we even came on stream, we talked about it. We should have been looking for shorts.
I was in the short and then I took it off. And see, that happens to me more than you know. Is I take the right trade off and then I get in the opposite one because I'm not in a trade. It's annoying.
We're only down.
This was the move that I was short for.
If we're gonna have a big red day today, we're not even at 1% yet down. Sure is looking like a trend day to me. I don't know what trend days look like to you guys, but we'll see. I mean, eventually there'll be a relief rally. But how far will it go? Yeah, the inventories that came out are, we're about to test the highs in oil again. So oil doesn't care about the inventories, apparently.
Working nicely. Yep. That's what I took. 720 was a level I was looking for. And Q just came back up underneath the RTH from yesterday.
Here we go. More downside.
Back testing the weekly.
I'd be surprised if we don't get a Madonna in this environment.
Not yet. Not yet.
I mean, structurally, we back tested the low, the pre-market low, right? So here's the low, and we back tested that. Madonna is the first touch of the initial balance, Hosea. We expect a rejection, and we call it the Madonna because the IB is being touched for the very first time. I'm not expecting Madonna to reject in this situation, no. I'm already short. And I've watched our VWAP dashboard go bearish across the board here. Be right back.
If you look left on the NQ and you have yesterday's RTH, I think it's yesterday's. Yeah. No, that's 2 days ago. Sorry. No. It's Thursday's RTH. Never mind. There's an RTH in there that it just bounced off of. What's gonna happen? If you're watching the RSI indicator, it's coming back up. ES is coming back up to the top of that lower gray zone, which could be, so is NQ. Could be PDC type signal to push it down further. Jump.
Still holding this last contract. Would like to see a break of the IB low, flush the monthly lower band, and I'll cover my last contract there. If we get there. Can't lose on the trade now. Took one off. Now I look like mini me, David. Why do you make me look like mini me? The VIX is still going up here. VIX is at, it's not that bad. Surprisingly low still. 23. Just been a controlled sell-off here. No panic.
Holding the lower band, holding that weekly lower. Yes, shaking things out here at 723. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down?
I have a limit in at 780. JK, cool. It was a combination of the higher time frame levels. Rejection at the, we've just been in a downtrend. Re-enter into weekly balance. And I expected to traverse the weekly balance area based on the sentiment today. I expected bad inflation, obviously. I mean, oil's going through the roof. What else, I thought it was obvious with oil going through the roof like that, causing everything to go up because we need oil to produce pretty much everything. And then the, FOMC is going to be hawkish, right? So I was just waiting for the big short opportunity. We rallied Monday and Tuesday. I was like, all right, coming into today, I'm ready. I was long last night based on that, on just the momentum we've been having. And I saw the sell-off starting to happen early. I was at the gym. When I saw this started happening, I'm like, all right, it's on. Close the long. Let's look to go short.
So he has touched it. He has touched the IB low.
It did touch it. Would you look at that? Would you look at it?
You see it.
I really want you guys to look at it.
You got the wiggles.
I just know this market. I know what it's like for everybody to try and buy every little dip and they just get crushed over and over again. I don't want to be that. I know what that feels like. When we're having a big down day, I want to be short. Now, there are days when it makes sense, right? When there's more stable price action and the higher time frame levels respect and we have bigger rotations off of them. But, you know, this chart is, we're having a heavy trend down sell day so far. So with that first sell off, we cleared out all the longs. We went down to 0 on the delta. We've bounced another 400. Let's see if we can clear out those longs too. Why don't we do a trader check-in, guys? How we doing? Following the plan, being patient, taking proper setups and trades. Are we trying to enforce our will on the market? Thanks, Anthony. Good for you. Great, Mike. On days like today, guys, we don't get a ton of setups generally. Here we go. Come on. Can you take me lower? My limit on my final innie is at 780 down there at monthly band.
Reports here that the first time since the war started, the eastern province.
Nice, Owen. Good for you.
Saying for the first time since the war started, province residents in Saudi Arabia get an alert of incoming tax.
Yes, it's back to IB low again.
I want to crack 800. 780 is my target. Be a 200-point short. $800 ticks. Market's requiring us to be very patient today. Well, 79 is the lower band on NQ. 731 is lower band on ES. But we are trading below a new composite that is formed here at 57.
Patience. Patience.
Yeah, it should be very soon, Wendy. I'm just waiting for my layout guy to finish getting it all set for Amazon. It's ready. It's ready to go. It's done. It's been in layout a lot longer than I anticipated. He's going a lot slower than he did my last one. So it's all with him. I just checked in with him this morning. I'm hoping in the next week or two. I was hoping it would be out already. Man, ES is right there, huh?
Yeah.
Dow is just straight
Chipping
down.
away at it.
Dow is the better short. If you shorted Dow today, man, or Russell, oof. All right, if we lose 720, that'll probably open up for some more downside.
Keep jumping it up.
Well, yeah, there's clearly buyers and shorts covering here, but we do have a distribution being built here as well. I'm really excited for the new book to come out. Really, really am. I think you guys are going to really find it useful. Wow. Top said just last week, 2,000 traders cashed their first payout. Just last week, 2,000. That just gives you an idea of how huge Top Step is. Sure are keeping us in a tight range here, aren't they? We're in like a 20-point range on NQ and have been for
Sure are.
like almost half an hour. Crazy. It's okay. I would prefer it to be a little bigger if I were going to be scalping a distribution. This is a little tight, but
Getting out Thor's hammer for whack-a-mole.
I mean, the buyers are
They're
trying.
fighting back. They are. Take it, take it, take it.
Because I don't think we measure immediate towards
Oof.
Yep. Don't get too excited about those. You're going to want to hear constant ongoing tickers.
or just says buy shops differ. Is what it looks like.
They keep us down here until 2 o'clock.
I don't think they can see around the past very higher into prices.
Well, got that composite low volume node there. Do you have one there? Yeah, you have one there.
Coming 730 is going to be your lower band touch on ES.
Yep.
77 on NQ.
Platform says we can raise rates if we see signs prices again cause persistent inflation.
A lot of people bought there. A lot of buyers there in the last 3 minutes.
Yep.
Did they get dunked on? I constantly look at the volume profile. Constantly. Every time I'm looking at the chart, I'm looking at the volume profile. All right, here would be the PDC short, and it's lining up with a low volume area on the profile. So let's see if the bulls can overwhelm this area or whether it's defended.
Economy, we can lower policy rate.
That was your PDC short location.
No, 2 p.m. is the FOMC, Hallie.
Okay. We now have a deeper pullback. Is it a big reversal or is it just a pullback in the downtrend again, like we had earlier? Lots of buyers. 600 contracts bought there in the last couple minutes. RTH VWAP's at 909. All right, there's our VWAP right there. And IB mid.
Something local official says the fire at Iran South Bars appeal was under control.
Bounced right off the 5 minute RSI 50 line too.
Yep, and that was RTH VWAP to the tick. Big old rejection there. Oof. See if the Bulls can defend that move. And they jump back in here. This is where they're going to want to defend now. There it goes. VWAP bounce on the RTH.
On ES.
Say what, Chuck?
IB mid to the tick on ES.
And NQ. That's confusing. NQM, MNQ. The contract is confusing. My dyslexic traders.
Is that an RTB backtest on ES? Or is it a pullback for more low? Yep. RTH VWAP bounce. You got it, Gene.
The action in general is very slow. You have to be very patient. When the moves happen, they happen fast. Right? This leg down happened in like 4 minutes. Right? This was 4 minutes, 2 minutes here. Then we went sideways for like 15, then 4 minutes down, and then sideways for half an hour.
Looks like that RTV is starting to play out on ES.
Yep, there was a back test.
Speaking of backtest, coming up at 12:30 today, Mustafa and I are going to be doing a success with BWS backtesting session. So we'll just be hanging out. We'll pick some random dates and we'll go and backtest them, see how the VWAP Wave System setups perform in a backtesting environment.
New high in the CBD
So join us.
there. Probably some short squeeze now going on. Yeah, I'm still holding it. Considering adding back another one. We will see. I mean, that's essentially, yeah, I do. In fact, I expect more balance than anything. So I think we'll retest, but we'll see. Maybe we get an above VWAP trap on the RTH. I don't know. At this point, I'd like to see it crack back into the 900s.
Drysdale second phase of US investment strategies is still reaching $63 billion.
Okay, this is RTH VWAP at 909 still. Would like to see us crack the IB mid and RTH. And I'll think the VWAP trap is in, the above VWAP trap. Until then, they're defending it. Got bought up. Let's see if they can tank on it.
CBD, it just looks up.
Yeah, it would look like that all morning. And then you saw what happened.
Sure. That I do.
That's called a bearish divergence when CVD is making high and price is not going with it.
Hmm.
That's not a real question, Bella. There's no such thing as a stronger resistance or confluence POC or VWAP. They're different tools, provide different insights. They're the equivalent tool on different indicators. They do the same thing.
Islamic defense ministry they intercepted and destroyed 2 ballistic missiles launched towards the eastern region, according to their state TV.
I mean, it sure looks like a fully intact downtrend to me, which is some regular pullbacks. So,
Yep.
basic price action principles here. It's not magic.
There it goes.
Can it continue though? So we've reclaimed RTH VWAP. Do we chop around it? No, we just look at it. It's just chopping around it now. Not clean. Playing games. We want to lose it with conviction. Keep going.
Well, ES is at the weekly lower band. That's that. Then ES has a
Nice, Mark.
composite low volume node to get through. Fantastic, Mark. Good job.
We never really did get a Madonna.
Nope. ES gave you a Madonna and a Britney. Oops, I did it again. The second touch to the well, that too. Maybe I'm mixing the two up. Madonna's little sister, Brittany. All right, there's the composite low volume node and value area low on ES. Pushing right through it.
I added one, so I'm back to 2 short.
Value area low on NQ. Next up, lower band at 870.
If we get back down to the weekly VWAP there, weekly lower band, this will be my best trading day of the year.
Fantastic.
Come on. Take us lower. That delta, man. Crazy looking. Doesn't give me confidence, but hasn't given me confidence the entire session. So I'm kind of digging it.
Well, you broke below the RSI 50 line and just
Yep.
back tested it.
Can we revisit those lows? Can we test that IB low? Yeah, oil's drilling up again. Yes, it is. Oil had a perfect PDC long, didn't it? Bad for equities in general. Dow is also approaching the lows here.
Statement. They affirm that targeting energy facilities linked to Iran correct.
I'm going to cover my first at 838. Got a limit order down there. I'm probably going to move this order up to the IB low. And if we test that low, I'm outie. Calling it a day.
Yeah. ES is below the band and Q is right there at that composite. So see what we can do. Both are at the RSI.
I know.
Value area
Damn it.
low zone.
I know.
Just saying.
I know. It's a great point.
I got no room to talk.
I just have such a huge, I have a pretty big profit.
Yep, understood. 790 is pivot S1.
Right off the lower band on the RTH too. God damn.
Yep. ES back to value area low. Could reject off of this. And Q poked inside a little bit.
So many bargain shoppers down here. Just stop.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. Ugh.
David, thank you for not putting my face onto. I don't know if that's a Klingon or if that's whatever the dude is in the background there.
I think that is a Klingon, actually. He's a friendly Klingon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Fantastic, David. That's huge, dude.
Absolutely huge. Great job. 1K payout from Mr. Dave Harrington. Well job. Well done, sir. Love to hear it.
ES is not breaking this composite low volume node.
To the upside, you mean?
It's not breaking it. Right. It's staying below it.
I'm trying to be patient, but it's taken all of my energy. Lots of breathing going on over here.
Yes. I didn't do much of that this morning.
This is point of control on the Globex profile.
Yep. You're on the south side of it. Taking a break.
Damn. Did not want to re-enter that distribution down there.
Afghan Taliban announces a temporary suspension of military operations against Pakistan. This follows the pause from Pakistan in wake of Eid.
Now it bounced right at that low volume node.
Point of control on Globex and the RTH right here. Reject that shit. Pardon my French.
Reject.
Feels like it's done, doesn't it? Just feels exhausted.
It does. I mean, they could just hang out. They
Yeah.
could just hang out here for 2.5 hours. Not do a whole heck of a lot.
So far, we had a rejection at the point of control and the IB mid there again. I just want to revisit the IB low. I feel like that's not asking.
And earlier I wanted NQ to visit the IB low and down to 790, and I just held on. I think you're in a much better position than I was in. It's got to break through that 887 though for you.
Dow is approaching the lows. If I was short the Dow, I'd be done. But no, I had to short NQ.
No, I had to go ahead.
The Dow is clearly much weaker. Probably stupid NVIDIA holding this thing up.
The $1 trillion company. $1 trillion of revenue over the next 3 years. Oh, over the next 3 years. Right back down.
Delta at highs.
Both quadroon.
Look at that Delta. Wild. Price is going down. Delta's going up.
Yep.
They said, thank you, sir. We'll take those contracts and see you later. This value area low is annoying me. If we could just close this low volume node, if we could just trade through this 82 to 50, just go through it. Don't stop.
Just go. Just go. Why won't you just go? It's a regular conversation in my head. Just go. Tick a tick. Tick a tick up. Back to the point of control.
The downward momentum is kind of gone here. We're going sideways now.
Flat.
So seriously considering flattening this trade and calling it a day. Won't be 5 figures like I'd hoped. I don't think I have a bias. I think it was a downtrend. We dropped 400 points. I was short the whole way. Back through VWAP there. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up here. I'm going to stop staring at the chart too. I'm just going to let this thing work or not work. Inner Circle, I'm going to meet you guys in the recap room. We'll review some of the price action this morning, see how you did. If you're interested in that program, there's a wait list for the Inner Circle. I just put that link in the chat for anybody who's interested in applying. The wait list is the only way to attend at this point. Chuck has a class at 12:30, right? 12:30?
12:30 today. Mustafa and I are going to be doing a back testing session.
Excellent. Join Mustafa and Chuck for the back testing session. He also has the recap at 4:30. And we will also do a Asia stream at 7 o'clock. So come join me for that. I'd encourage you guys, if you're going to keep on trading, join the live trading rooms that we offer to you here. That's where you can share your mics, share your screens, and collaborate with your other VWAP Wave System traders. There you go. And we hope to catch you this afternoon in those classes. Have a wonderful day. If you can keep trading, manage your risk, stay sharp, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Thanks so much for joining us today. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks.